Good afternoon and welcome back. This is an extension of the Collagraph lesson that I just demonstrated. And what you see is a plate that was done by one of my students. This is a simple design and will be easy enough for the demonstration for this step. All I'm going to show you how to do is make prints of your own design. And it doesn't take much time. What you see aside from the plate is a paint roller, a small one, and just some regular standard blank paper. And what I'm also working on is a cutting mat for rolling the paint. If you have one of these, it's really efficient for rolling paint. I have used styrofoam plates in the past, or any kind of disposable plate, and the edges of the plate gets in the way of the roller. So if you have one of these or anything that's flat that you can use that's not absorbent, then that will be perfect for this step. A couple of other things to keep in mind before I begin the demonstration is when your plate, if you're making this on your own, whenever you finish your design on your Collagraph plate, you want to fire it to stoneware durability, okay? That's going to make the clay non-absorbent, okay? When it's in the bisque form, it is absorbent, but when it's fired to the next stage, which is stoneware, paint does not bond to it very well, or as well as it is when it's in bisqueware. So what I would recommend to you is to first of all fire it to stoneware, and also after it's fired to that second stage, spray this with a polyurethane so that it's even more non-absorbent, okay? Because what's going to happen is I'm going to roll paint on this and then press the paper on the plate to make the print. And I don't want the paper to stick to this. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to get the paint. I'm using green today for the tree. Figured that would be appropriate for the theme. And you can use any color you'd like. But what you do next is take the roller, get the pad covered. You need to add more paint, you're welcome to. And you have to work fast with this so that the paint doesn't dry on you in the process. Roll that on. Make sure you cover it well. And quickly grab the paper. And all you do is press. Rub it really good. And do this for a while so that you know that you have every area pressed. You know, go over it twice when you think you've done it. When you think you've done it completely, go over it again just to be safe. And if you've never done this before, it may take you a couple of times to get it completely covered. When you see the paint, when you begin to see the paint through the paper, that's a good sign that you've covered everything, or the areas that you've pressed. Okay, we're going to see what this looks like. Lift it up slowly, and there we go. Okay, now I could have pressed harder over here, and it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm a little rusty today. But as you can see how the design is transferred, and you can see where your mistake is if you haven't pressed in a certain area. If you haven't pressed in that particular area long enough, as you can see, it's a little light over here, dark over here. I could have focused more on this area. All right, but you get the idea. We'll see what the next one looks like. Just cover it well. And again, be quick and press. Be firm with it too, because that's going to help you get that paint to transfer. While I'm doing this, I just wanted to remind you that I'm using acrylic paint. And you want to use lightweight paper. Don't use thick based paper like cardstock or anything like that, because you won't be able to see how well you pressed it. Now I'm working on this a little longer than the last one, just so that I can make sure that I've got every area filled. And I hope that it'll turn out well. If not, then that'll just remind me to work a little longer at it the next time. Again, it's been a long time since I've done this, so. Okay, let's see how it looks. Slowly lift. Not bad. Okay, so you get what I'm at least trying to show you. Okay. I didn't really mean to get paint up in here, but you see at least how the design is transferred over. So with that said, I'm going to conclude this for today and let you try your own. And you can make as many prints as you would like. And I'm trying to think of what else I need to remind you of. Oh, yes, very important. I need to remind you of this. Whenever you finish this step, whenever you make your print, wash this off, okay? When the clay is sprayed with the polyurethane, when it's stoneware anyway, it's going to be washable, but when you've sprayed it, it just makes it even more cleanable. So just take it to the sink, scrub it off. Be sure that you clean this before you use it again for the next color. Alrighty, if you have any questions, you know where to find me, and we will catch you another time. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good day.